I want to talk about the guy who burned the lady on the subway, right? Because
That was nuts.
we're talking about immigrants, okay? And
Huh?
I'm gonna play the clip really quick for those who haven't seen it. It's pretty graphic.
Oh, I never seen it.
You never seen this, Jamal?
Listen,
Oh my
I
goodness.
seen I
Let's
seen
watch
all
this.
the discourse. And, whoa. What? It's just people watching this though. They just standing
You
there.
see it, her arm is still moving.
Oh, she's walking. Oh, why is son so close to her? You're supposed to throw the blanket on her. Why are they not trying to stop it? I get it. She dead already, but
Okay, now you see the man that's fanning her off right now, right? That is the man that set her
yeah.
on fire.
Yeah, I heard the dude said he set her on fire because he liked fire and he just was like, let me see what happens. And her
Okay,
clothes look pretty dry.
let me see if I can find. This is the same. So you see this gray hoodie, right?
Holy
So this guy right here, this
shit.
gray hoodie, he set her on fire and had the nerve to fan her off. If you look at the gray hoodie, if you look at the video and you see the gray hoodie, it's the same guy. He's fanning her off, and he's the one who set her on fire.
Whoa.
Now, the reason I bought this thing up, right, is because let's see here. What is this? Is New York City turning into Gotham? All right, because
I said that like 3 weeks ago on the pod.
you did.
It's Gotham City now.
Now, the reason I say that, bro, is because with all the mental health issues going on, I ride the subway, bro. I see it. I be
I was
looking
just
left
on the
and right
train.
on my shoulder, like, yo, you gotta be careful. One person over here is taking a piss. I was on the train the other day and someone literally just started smoking crack right on the train, bro. Right on the train. Now, because we were talking about immigrants, and I'm like, yo, bro, what more? Because New York City is supposed to be one of the best cities ever, the most expensive, and the way they paint the narrative of New York City. But when you're actually here, and I'm in a relatively good neighborhood, and I'm still like, yo, let me look left, and not from
Yeah.
like no violence because of mental health issues, people on the streets, and people like this in the subways. There's been a few major incidents in New York City with the shooting with the white boy who choked the guy out to death and another guy who shot a homeless person. And then we have this guy setting people on fire. Now, mind you, my family live in Coney Island. That is the last stop to get to Coney Island. Anybody could have been on the train that day going to Coney Island because the last stop is Stillwell. And I'm like,
And they
yo,
said it was like what, 6 in the morning when he did this?
I don't know what time it was, but
Yeah, I
usually,
think it was like the early morning rush.
oh wow. And then usually at that, and this is him getting arrested, I believe. Hold on. This is him getting arrested right on the train. Let me show you this.
Called him a pirate.
This is him getting arrested right here.
The situation is not funny, but calling dude a pirate is crazy. Yeah, fuck
So
him up.
let me explain to you what this means, right? If he lit her on fire on 34th Street, I mean on Coney Island, last stop Stillwell, and he made it all the way back to Manhattan on 34th Street, which is an hour train ride damn near, bro. That means that man set a whole lady on fire,
Yeah.
fanned her off,
And
sat there
got
and watched
low.
her,
He could have been anywhere.
and made it all the way back to 34th Street before they finally caught up to him.
And if he would have had a car, an hour, you're out of the city
Pretty much.
from
You could have
Coney
been damn
Island.
near, you could have been to Jersey City.
Like
Could have
you could have been gone.
could have been under the top. And my thing is this, because people were like, yo, this is why New York City police officers, they're trying to blame New York City police officers for this. Now, mind you, I don't know what I would have did in this situation. But New York City police officers
I
have
blame
this.
the
Blame
Biden
who?
administration.
The fire
The
administration? Why do
Biden
you,
administration.
the Biden administration for
No, the
letting all these people in?
Biden.
Because they said that they tried to
Yeah.
create a narrative that this guy got deported, came back in again under the Biden administration, and then did this.
Yeah.
Now, let me
That's
show
one
you
thing I'll
this.
say about Eric Adams. He was right about that.
Now, what I'll say is this, right? Because if you look at the police officers, their jackets, right? Now, this is a pretty heavy jacket. They could have threw it on the girl to kind of like put the fire out a little bit, but people just kept pacing back and forth, watching her just burn to death. Now, I don't know what could have happened or what they could have did to prevent this, but New York City is becoming a scary place, bro. New
Oh
York City is
yeah.
becoming a scary place. And they won't clean up the streets. Now, when I talked to my mom, she said this is exactly what it was like in the 80s. It's just like history repeating itself. Because, bro, it's getting bad out here, man. It's getting bad out here, bro. When you go to 34th Street,
It's a lot of addicts.
yes, when you go to 34th Street, because I was working over there at a company, bro, literally you'd be stepping over people just sleep in the middle of the street at 8 o'clock in the morning. Just stepping over them, bro. They're all just high all over the place in prime location of Manhattan, bro. And you're stepping over homeless people at 7 in the morning. And I said, what is going on in New York City, bro? And now I see, and then the whole thing with Luigi and him doing it, like New York City has a bad rep right now. And I could see why some of the super rich, wealthy people who watch the news a lot might want to leave. Because they lost a lot of people during COVID.
They and during COVID they released a lot of the insane asylums around New York. So
That's
when
what I
I
mean.
say
I'm like,
Gotham City, I mean it's turning into Gotham City
because they were
when they
upset.
when they opened up Arkham.
They were upset with, Mayor Adams because they felt that he thought that he was making New York City safer by putting a lot of police in the subway. Because just recently there was National Guard deployed in the New York City subways, and I'm seeing all of this, bro. Because I ride the train a lot. It's just way easier, right? I see all of this, but what that did was it made me worried. Like, yo, what is about to happen? Why are all these police everywhere? It didn't make me feel safe because when you're inside the train car, what can anybody really do until you get to the next stop?
A pit stop, real quick.
Yeah.
It's on topic, but it's not. So I heard, I don't know if this is true or not. I didn't do any research on this. Heard a theory about Eric Adams and why he's being attacked in the courts like this with his cases or whatever. And they're saying it's the Biden administration coming at him because he's beefing with Biden about Biden dropping off so many migrants in New York City
Mm-hmm.
and making the city unsafe, which makes Eric Adams look terrible. So
Yes.
now Eric Adams is clicked up with Trump, and Trump is going to pardon him, and they're going to get the migrants out of the city.
Okay. Did you see the
Is
video
it?
of him talking about he wants to talk with Trump's border czar?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so let me, because your theory is not far off. Let me show it to you so it makes sense. Okay. Hold on. Mayor Adams, Trump border czar. Let me show you the clip of Mayor Adams saying that he wants to speak with Trump's border czar. Hold on. Let me see. Cancel. Okay, when he was going through that whole thing, he was saying cancel me. Hold on. Let me play this for you. I don't know if you ever saw this.
Have been a harm to our country. Those who are here committing crimes, robberies, shooting at police officers, raping innocent people, have been a harm to our country. I want to sit down and hear the plan on how we're going to address them. Those are the people I am talking about, and I would love to sit down with the border czar and hear his thoughts on how we're going to address those who are harming our citizens.
You're open to that?
Open to
hearing what their plan is to deport some of these folks, and you think the city, in some circumstances, should cooperate with ICE.
Let me. You know what's interesting? And I was talking to the team the other day. I want you to all go back and Google Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. Google what they said about those.
Now, I'm gonna play that because that's very important, right? You know why that's important? Because they created a narrative that Barack Obama never deported anybody. When Barack Obama deported a lot of people, he still holds the record of most people deported. And they were trying to act like Obama never deported, or Democrats never deported. Hold on, Obama deportation. Because this narrative, Obama just did everything a lot smoother than everybody else. Here's a video right here. Let me see if I can play it for you.
You plan to enter the U.S. illegally, your chances of getting caught and sent back just went up. If you're a criminal, you'll be deported. What I'm describing is accountability, a common sense middle ground approach.
So Obama was very deportation heavy too. He deported a lot of people, but for some reason, it's never been brought up. And we could even find Hillary Clinton. saying the same thing. Deportation. Hillary Clinton was a massive deporter too. She believed in it.
Conditions. Tell
Bet
people to
she
come out of the
did.
shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked. They're gone. If they've been working and are law-abiding, we should say, here are the conditions for you staying. You have to pay a stiff fine because you came here illegally. You have to pay back taxes, and you have to try to learn English, and you have to wait in line.
So everybody has been deportation heavy, but for some reason, narrative outweighs the truth. All right. So I'm like,
She said you gotta learn how to speak English.
but
What is
now it's
wrong
like
with that
open
lady?
borders. You're gonna deport the whole family. Everybody both was like, yo, no matter what, you
America
commit a
soft.
crime, get up out of here. So this country is
No
a
other place would be okay with their country being invaded.
right. Nobody. All right, fam. That's it for today. You got some value from this? Do me a favor, hit the like button, drop a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Now, if you're rocking with what I'm doing and you want to take it up a notch, I've got something special. Check out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. That's why I drop exclusive content, game, and insights that you won't find anywhere else. I'm talking about the stuff that'll help you level up. And hey, if you're tuning into the podcast, the audio version, make sure you download and leave a review. It really helps more people discover what we're building over here. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you check out the next clip or to watch the full episode somewhere in here. I'm gone. See you in the next one. Peace.